Joker ever explained what a broken man looks like, it would start like this. 1.
He isolates himself even when he's not alone. A truly broken man can sit in a room full of people and still feel completely invisible. He laughs at the right moments, nods at the right words, and plays his role perfectly. But inside, he feels disconnected, like he's watching life happen through a glass wall. He learned early that explaining his pain only made things awkward or uncomfortable for others, so he stopped trying. The smile became a survival tool. Silence became safer than honesty. And over time, isolation stopped being a choice. It became his natural state.
2.
He keeps himself constantly busy. You'll notice he rarely stays still. He walks, drives, works late, scrolls endlessly, or finds reasons to stay occupied. Not because he's ambitious or productive, but because stillness is dangerous. Silence brings thoughts. Thoughts bring memories he doesn't want to face. So he moves not toward happiness, but away from himself. Exhaustion becomes preferable to reflection, because when the body is tired, the mind quiets down, even if just for a moment.
3.
He loves deeply, even when it hurts. A broken man doesn't stop loving. He actually loves harder. His heart has been shattered so many times that when he feels a connection, he clings to it with everything he has. Love becomes the one place where he still hopes to feel whole. He gives more than he receives, forgives more than he should, and stays longer than is healthy. Not because he's weak, but because being loved feels like proof that the damage didn't completely destroy him.
4.
He apologizes for things that aren't his fault. You'll hear him say, sorry, even when he did nothing wrong. Sorry for speaking. Sorry for needing reassurance. Sorry for existing loudly. This isn't politeness, it's trauma. Somewhere along the way, he learned that taking blame was easier than starting conflict. So now, even when he's hurt, his first instinct is to apologize, as if his pain itself is an inconvenience to others.
5.
He looks angry, but it isn't anger. From the outside, he seems tense, distant, or irritated. People assume he's aggressive or cold, but that anger is actually emotional overload. It's frustration from years of being misunderstood. It's sadness with nowhere to go. It's exhaustion from carrying things he never talks about. And if you ask him, "Are you okay?" he'll say, "I'm fine." Not because he is, but because explaining feels impossible.
6.
He downplays his own pain. When he talks about what he's been through, he says it casually, almost like a joke. "It's nothing," he'll say. "Others have it worse." He minimizes his trauma because acknowledging it would mean facing how deeply it affected him. So he shrugs it off, laughs it away, and convinces himself it didn't matter. But pain doesn't disappear just because you ignore it. Waits.
7.
He struggles to ask for help. Even when he's drowning, he won't reach out. Not because he doesn't need help, but because he doesn't believe he deserves it. He's used to being the strong one, the reliable one, the person others lean on. Admitting weakness feels like failure, so he carries everything alone, telling himself he'll handle it somehow, like he always has.
8.
He overthinks everything. A broken man's mind never rests. He replays conversations, analyzes tone, questions intentions, not because he's dramatic, but because his past taught him that small details matter. One wrong word, one wrong move, and everything can fall apart. So his brain stays alert, constantly scanning for danger, even when none exists.
9.
He feels empty, even during good moments. Even when something good happens, there's a strange numbness. He smiles, but it doesn't fully reach him. Joy feels muted, like it's happening at a distance. This isn't ingratitude, it's emotional fatigue. When you've been hurt too many times, your mind learns to protect you by not feeling too much of anything.
10.
He doesn't know who he is anymore. After years of adapting, surviving, and pleasing others, he loses touch with himself. He knows how to function, but not how to feel. He knows how to exist, but not how to live. And the scariest part isn't the pain, it's the confusion. Because when someone asks him what's wrong, he doesn't even know where to begin.
11.
He becomes emotionally unavailable without realizing it. A broken man doesn't stop feeling, he stops expressing. He listens, understands, and even cares. There's a wall between what he feels and what he shows. Not because he wants distance, but because vulnerability has cost him too much. Opening up feels unsafe now, like exposing a wound that never fully healed. So he stays guarded, even with people he loves, not knowing how to let them in without losing himself again.
12.
He laughs at things that hurt him. You'll notice he jokes about his pain. He turns trauma into humor, disappointment into sarcasm, heartbreak into a punchline. Not because it doesn't affect him, but because laughter feels easier than explaining. When pain is wrapped in humor, people don't ask questions. And not being asked feels safer than being misunderstood.
13.
He expects people to leave. Even when things are going well, a part of him stays alert. He doesn't fully relax into happiness because he's waiting for the moment it ends. He doesn't trust stability, not because he's pessimistic, but because experience taught him that nothing lasts. So he prepares for loss before it happens, just in case.
14.
He struggles to feel appreciated. Compliments make him uncomfortable. Praise feels unfamiliar. When someone acknowledges his effort, he brushes it off. Deep down, he doesn't see his value clearly anymore. Years of being overlooked or taken for granted have quietly reshaped how he sees himself. So when appreciation comes, it feels undeserved.
15.
He avoids talking about his past. Ask him about his childhood, old relationships, or previous failures, and you'll get vague answers. Not because he's hiding secrets, but because revisiting those memories reopens wounds he worked hard to survive. Silence becomes a defense mechanism, a way to keep the past from bleeding into the present. So you need to remember who the hell you are and become Vawzen.